Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are going into the Scarlet Monastery. I decided I wanted to level my hunter and also farm some gold while doing it. So yeah, this is a perfect place to do both. So as you can see, the first thing we do here is pull the first hallway and clear out these mobs. The reason for this is since I'm boosting my hunter but also 3 other random people, I decided to kill these mobs here so they can eventually come in and help me if they want to. They can also just AFK at the entrance, that's up to them. But it also make sure that they don't pull and die to any mobs. So what we do here is we're gonna do one pull in both Cathedral and the Armory. When you do the pulls as I'm about to show you, you're gonna get around 100k experience per hour and about between 75 and 100 gold depending on how much you charge the people. Me personally, I charge people 3 gold per run. That means I made 2 times 6 gold for 1 clear times 3. And then also the gold per hour is about 30 gold just from looting and such. Anyway, as you can see in here, I'm gonna mark the 4 mobs we're gonna pull with a rank 1 frostbolt. As you can see, the skull, the cross, the square and the moon. All these mobs I'm opening with a rank 1 frostbolt. Make sure to keep up your ice barrier, your mana shield and your ice barrier. So turn around and counterspell the guy to the left, fire blast the guy to the right. Then go out the door here, make a jump and cast Frost Nova to get all the mobs around. Then you jump up the staircase here, do a Cone of Cold, and then you just leg it down the hallway here. Now I recommend you to have the PvP trinket with you. It's a really good thing to have because some of these mobs do frostbolts and they also have this slow ability that lasts for I think 12 seconds. That is really crucial. You can also use your escape artist and you can also of course immediately get out of block and continue. As you can see, I get slowed here, I blink away and I use my escape artist. You don't really need to have any consumables to do this. But if you feel uncomfortable doing it, of course you can bring some fabs and some lips. But it's not really needed when you first got the hang of this. So when you reach the spring here, you just go to the edge, to the end here, and then you just wait a sec for the mobs to get to you, because that few seconds can maybe buy you the time to repop your ice barrier, your frost ward or your mana shield. And then you just go into a block and wait for all the mobs to stack up on you. When they are all stacked, you just look for a good amount of hits and then you go out the block and do a frost over. Then you just start casting your blizzard ability and juggle them back and forth here. As you can see, when the first mobs reach the little bush here, that's when I usually jump either up or down. And then you just juggle them back and forth until they die here. And if you want the people to come in and help you, they can do so. Here you really only have to use your Frost Ward ability, the shield, to reflect the spells from the casters, because the melee are probably not going to reach you anyway. If you have a few mobs resist, I recommend you to just run out and reset. If it's only 1 or 2, you could probably do it by sheeping one and then just juggle the other one back and forth. Just make sure that they don't get much further than the bush. Alright, then you're just gonna loot and then run into the next dungeon. And as you can see, you're gonna get a lot of raw silver, but also a lot of silk cloth. There's gonna be a lot of grays, greens, and even a few blues here and there. To maximize this farm, I had some of the people in the group crafting me heavy silk bandages because they sell for 80 silver each stack. And since I'm gonna have so much silk cloth in here, I might as well just make that because they don't really sell for that much in the auction house anyway. So right into the armory. And you shouldn't reset before you clear the armory, by the way, because doing the SM only counts as 1 dungeon actually. So that means you can do actually, instead of 5 per lockout, you can do 10 per lockout, which is insane. So inside Armory here, you're just gonna skip the first 2 mobs here with a blink. We're gonna pull them later, don't worry. Just make sure that you inform your group to stay behind and don't pull these mobs. And then we just run all the way to the back here. Yeah, all the way to the end of the dungeon. So as I mentioned before, I'm charging people 3 gold for each dungeon, which is 2 times 6 per person, per clear. So when I did this, I had 3 people with me, and that was another 18 gold to my gold farm for my gold power. Otherwise, I made around 30 gold per hour without charging people. So that's a good way to make some gold at least. Anyway, as you can see, I mark the, once again here, I mark the mobs I'm gonna pull with a rank 1 frostbolt. So in here you need to use your mana shield and your ice barrier, of course, and then your fire ward, because these mobs in here, the casters, they cast fire abilities. So as you can see, I pulled the skull first, then cross, square, and then the moon last. And all is pulled with a rank 1 frostbolt. And then it's basically just legging it to the end of the dungeon again, to the beginning. Here I like to cast a Frost Nova and kind of call these mobs to slow them down a bit, giving me a little leap of time to get ahead of them. If they get too close, they can basically one-shot you, because you're gonna pull a lot of mobs. On the left here, pull this guy with a counter spell, 1 arcane, and then you blink up here. The guy on the left pull with a fire blast, jump and do the arcane explosion, as you can see I do here. Now unfortunately in this run I recorded the guys, they mistakenly pulled the mobs, but as you can see I hovered over the where the mob is supposed to be, and I would have normally pulled him with a rank 1 fire blast. So in this corner here you just go into a block. Make sure you have your shields up before you go into the block, otherwise you're probably gonna get one shot when you get out. As you can see, there's a lot of damage taken in there. And then from here it's just blizzarding them down easily like this. And again, this is where you can tell the guys to come in and assist you if you want. They can also stay AFK. Personally, I prefer them to just stay AFK and let me do everything. But I mean, after a few hours just standing AFK, it's getting a little boring. So here you just Nova them all, and then cast Flame Strike and a Con of Cold, and then Arcane Explosion for the rest, then they should die. Now the reason why we don't kill all the casters immediately is of course because of the magic absorption talent, so they regen a lot of mana for us. It makes it really easy, and yeah, we have unlimited mana that way, or more or less. But yeah, this is how I do it, and I hope you can use this for something. It's a great way to boost your own character, but also make a lot of gold. I made, in a around 12-hour session, I made a bit over 900 gold doing it this way, which was pretty nice. So yeah, basically that's an epic mount in one day. So if you don't have the epic mount, this is how you could do it in one day actually. Yeah. Anyway, I wish you good luck. Oh, and by the way, before we end the video, there is a vendor. If you don't have a warlock in your group and get summoned back, there's a vendor here. I'm gonna show you here. Yep. So other than that, good luck with this farm. Alright, so if you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below and hit the like button. Until next time, bye!